can't. I can't. I can't.
Yo, that's wild.
That's insane, bro. Oh my.
That's extreme role play.
Too far.
Ready?
Yeah, ready.
All right, y'all. Welcome to Roundtable Talks, the podcast that takes you on a delightful journey through the world of positive news, odd curiosities, and uproarious laughter from the depths of Reddit. In a world filled with constant headlines of doom and gloom, we believe it's crucial to find the silver linings, the quirky wonders, and the joyous moments that often go unnoticed. Join us as we embark on a quest to unearth the most heartwarming and inspiring stories, shining a spotlight on the incredible acts of kindness, resilience, progress that remind us that of the inherent goodness of humanity. But that's not all. Our adventure doesn't stop there. Prepare to be amazed as we venture into the bizarre and unexpected corners of the world where we'll uncover odd news that will leave you scratching your head and saying, wait, what? And of course, no roundtable would be complete without laughter and camaraderie. We'll dive into the treasure troves of Reddit, where the internet's wittiest minds gather to share hilarious tales, memes, and humorous observations. Get ready for belly aching laughter as we bring you the best of Reddit's funny posts, ensuring your day starts and ends with a smile. Buckle up and join our merry band of podcasters as we delve into the rabbit hole of positivity, oddities, and laughter. Rabbit Hole Roundtable Talks is your ticket to delightful escape from the mundane, where every episode promises to leave you feeling uplifted, entertained, and connected with the brighter side of life. Let's dive in together. What do you
And
think about
that was good. I wish it was a little
Okay,
bit
well,
shorter, but it was really
let
good.
me let me let me say the shorter one. All right, here we go. Welcome to Rabbit Hole Roundtable Talks, the podcast that brings you positive news, oddities, and hilarious Reddit posts. Reddit posts. Join us for a delightful journey through heartwarming stories, quirky wonders, and laughter. Let's dive in together.
I like the first one better. I
Me
only wish it
too.
was shorter because it would have been a nice short to make, you know?
Yeah. And let me read the last one. 'Cause I asked it. So at first, I asked it for that first one.
Yeah.
Then I said shorten this. Then it made it too short. Then I
Mm,
said this is too short, and it made it just slightly longer. It's not even it's not even much longer. But let me
mm.
read it. Welcome to Rabbit Hole Roundtable Talks, the podcast that takes you on a journey through positive news, oddities, and hilarious Reddit posts. Join us for heartwarming stories, quirky wonders, and plenty of laughter. Let's dive in together and explore the brighter side of life.
That's good too.
Like that one? Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah. Well, welcome to the podcast.
Yes,
Um,
welcome.
let's try and start off with a little bit of funny stuff. TIFU for forgetting my keys. Learn from my mistakes. Always check your pocket for your keys before leaving home. Was on my way home, coffee and cigarette in hand, and had to take the biggest shit of imaginable. Thought to myself, nah, it's alright. I can make it home. It's not that bad. Kept on
Oh no.
walking as the knee grew and grew. And with each step, I started to sweat and panic a little bit more. 30 minutes pass, and at this point, I'm literally walking inside myself, legs twisted up, trying to keep my ass clenched up like a vice. I'm 5 minutes from my front door, and I can feel the bank door about to break. I
Oh
come
no.
up with an idea. If I shit my pants a little bit and release some pressure, then I can make it home relatively unscathed. So I let a little bit go. Temporary relief is granted, but I've now got a quarter cup of semi solid mud in my boxer briefs. I keep walking. I see my front door. Salvation. I quicken my pace, thanking every god in the astral plane. I get to my front step, my asshole quivering like a frightened dog, and I start to pat my pockets down for my keys. Where are they? Where the F are my keys? And then I remember I didn't pick up my keys when I left this morning. They're still inside. I'm locked out and have no way of getting in the door. I know it's game over. I close my eyes, let out a long, deep breath, and just let go. Absolutely fill my boxer briefs like an adult nappy. It's effing vile. I've never shit so much in my life. What an awful combination of purest existential dread and embarrassment and otherworldly relief. After 10 seconds, I finish shitting. I pull out my phone and message my flatmate. I tell him what's happened, and I tell him he needs to get home immediately with his key. He, of course, thinks this is the funniest shit imaginable, as a good mate would, but like a true friend, makes his way home immediately. Unfortunately, his journey will take 45 minutes. 45 minutes, I'll have to stand at my front door with a fully loaded trousers. So I stand and wait, trying to look as inconspicuous as possible with flies gathered around me. 15 minutes pass, and I feel another lurch in the downstairs apartment. No effing way. I have to take another shit. At this point, I have a choice. Walk with shitty pants and try to find somewhere, some shop or pub where I can find somewhere to dump wrong to, or shit my pants already. I mean, damage was done already, right? So I do it. For the second time in one day, I shit my pants. At this point, my underwear is filled to capacity. I wait for another half an hour and my flatmate finally arrives, almost crying with laughter. He lets me in. I go for a 2 hour long shower and go for pints afterwards so I can wash away my shame. TLDR, forgot my keys, got locked out, shit my pants twice.
Nah. There's no excuse. Nope. I don't allow it. I don't allow it.
Dude, that's fair right there. That's a big fair.
They had several options and they chose the absolute worst possible option.
What else
Like,
are you gonna
come on.
do? What else are you gonna do?
Nah, they could have go into forest. They could have find a porta potty. They could have go into like a store.
A forest in the city?
Or they in the city.
Yeah.
They could have find a back alley. They could have,
Oh
bruh.
man.
Nah, there's no
Dude.
reason to do this. There's literally no reason to do
Dude.
this. He just wanted the experience.
No,
Nah,
I doubt that. Well, man, what would you do?
I just listed. I would find me and a homeless person would have been right next to each other doing what we gotta do. I do not care. Or I would go to like a store. And you know I have like a fear of like pooping in public, right? Like public spaces.
I don't think I do.
Yeah, like I would if we
Yeah.
out like somewhere at a like festival or something,
Mm-hmm.
I would just hold it till I go home, my boy. I would never use a porta potty. I would never use like if we had a hike and they have like those public restrooms for
Yes, the
the camp,
outhouses. Yes.
I would never use that.
So
So
you wouldn't go camping then,
heck no. Where I go
bro?
poop? Where I go poop?
In the outhouse.
You want a bear kill me?
Wait, why is that the immediate thing that's gonna happen?
The bear gonna be like, I smell some light skinned poop.
In poop.
Nah. Nah, I
Light
good.
skin poop is crazy. Wait,
But
so what's the fear based? What's the fear is based in? Like, what's the like the grounds for your fear?
you know what it is though? I think the reason is just because I feel I like germophobic.
Mm,
Like I don't know who bits on that toilet, what they did. You know what I mean? Like I don't know if they have a skin disease or if they were just nasty and poop on the toilet seat.
you're
Because I literally
overthinking. Yeah.
at work, when I'm at work, that's the only place besides home I poop. And the only reason is because every day that I go to work,
Yeah.
I clean the toilet seat as soon as I get in. I clean the toilet seat, I go to work. If I need to poop, I clean it again and then poop.
Mm,
So that's why I don't mind pooping at work. But I literally in cleaning the toilet seat, seeing like poop stains on the toilet seat.
that's crazy to me.
Yeah, and I'm just like, how? How are you guys pooping on the toilet seat? Like this is impossible.
Yeah.
Also, it's kind of gross that I have to clean up after grown people poop.
Yeah. Did you close your app, sir?
Okay. I did. Hold up. My app,
I mean, you were freezing for a little bit, but you good now.
what is my webcam gave me
Oh,
an
okay.
announcement. My wife wants me to tell you a story that happened to me yesterday when I was at work.
Go ahead. Go for it.
So I was at work. I cleaned the toilet seat,
Uh huh.
right?
Yeah.
I work. and now I have to go home.
Mm-hmm.
But lo and behold, just like that guy, my butthole quivering like a scared dog. So that was side note. I freeze again, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
I see myself right now looking crazy. Hold on, let me close some more stuff. We should play the dun, dun, dun,
Oh
dun,
my
dun,
gosh.
dun, dun. All right, I don't have anything open, so I'm hopefully on free soon. But as long as you guys can hear the sultry tones of my beautiful
Yeah, you good, you good.
of a voice. All right. So I'm at work. I clean it. Okay, boom. So I clean it the second time, right? While my booty quivering. I
Yeah.
said, okay, I'm going to wait for it to dry,
Uh-huh.
and then I'm going to go poop. Because you know, it's like, you have to let it dry. You can't just sit on the wet toilet seat after cleaning up with Clorox wipes.
Yeah.
Tell me why. I come back, a guy in the stall.
Oh, your
No,
stall.
his stuff in my stall. Well, he peeing at a urinal. I'm about to go sit down. He's like, oh, my stuff is in there.
Why is your stuff in there?
I'm like, okay. I'm like, all right, I'll wait. Tell me why. I come back. My boy's still in his stall changing his clothes.
That's crazy.
I'm like, bruh, I guess I getting paid to wait because this counts as work. Holding this in, I count as work.
Oh my god. Turn off your commentary back on again.
All right. Well, I was actually like a little bit worried that he was pooping
Yeah.
because I was like, if he is pooping in my freshly clean stall, I'm gonna be so pissed.
It's not your stall though. You're just doing janitorial work for free.
No, no, no. It's my stall because that's the only toilet in the whole building that's clean.
Mm-mm.
All right. I don't know what's going on, but give me one more minute.
Yo. That's funny.
Oh no. Oh wait, I have an idea. Let's plug it out. Plug it back in. There we go.
Kinda. There you go.
Whew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I I feel like that's still not your stall. I mean, on principle it is, but it's still open to everybody.
I
Sadly.
mean, I don't mind people using it if I
Yeah.
don't need to use it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's fine. Wait, so I have a question though. So the style that I pick is the one all the way to the back,
I figured.
right? It's all the way to the back, and it's a handicap style. Am
I
I in the
know.
wrong for using that?
Yes. I mean, you're not wrong for using it. You're wrong for claiming it.
Nah, man, I claim it. Luckily, we don't have any like people who I know of that's handicapped,
Yeah.
so I don't think like I taken away from them.
It don't matter though.
But I'll say this: if a handicapped person, as a choose between me and a handicapped person,
Don't.
uh, nah,
Don't.
nah, I just kidding. I just kidding.
That's
I just
crazy.
kidding.
Is it like a parking space? Like they have dibs for sure, for sure?
I think usually like so in the bathroom, you know how we have like one stall that's tall and one stall that's low.
Yeah.
So obviously the low one is for little people.
I don't like those. No, actually I don't like the ones that go all the way down to the ground. That's like it's just the
Yeah,
messiest. People don't care anymore.
yeah, they do not care. They just peeing,
Just pee on the floor.
eyes
It'll go right.
closed,
It'll go right in.
head back like this.
I think I said this before. I saw an old guy take out his thing about 3 feet away and started peeing and walked towards the urinal. I'm like, this is all over the floor.
Why?
You know you old. You know your sprinkler is not going all the way to the urinal. You know it's going on the
Yeah,
floor.
you know the trickle. Stop it.
Oh my gosh. All right, go ahead.
All right. Well, speaking of positive news,
We didn't.
all right. So I sent you an image of someone literally hanging off of a ski lift.
Yes.
So, title of this story: All his training pays off. Slackliner wins Carnegie Medal for ski lift rescue over cables. First of all, I don't know what a slackliner is.
Mm.
Do you know what that is?
No, sir.
Oh well. Y'all in the chat, please Google it and post it for us. We don't have time. All right, so up on the Colorado ski slopes in 2017, a man was suspended from a chairlift by by the strap of his backpack. Oh, snap.
Yeah.
Sorry. I was wondering what the heck going on in the image, but now I understand. Okay, the strap of his backpack coiled around his neck. Nearby professional slackliner and ski instructor Mickey Wilson knew that there was no one better trained to effect a rescue than he. For those outside of the know, slacklining is a fun activity similar to tightrope walking in which people practice balance, nerve, and coordination by walking and doing tricks on a single line of nylon strapping that has a lot of bounce.
Mm.
Okay, that helped me. Never mind, you don't have to comment in the chat anymore. Normally done between trees with soft grass or sand underneath, professional slackliners will fasten their strap over bodies of water or canyons with dozens, even hundreds of feet of empty space below them.
Ugh. Yeah,
This
yeah,
is
yeah.
some non-black people stuff right here.
Some alien
Anyways,
stuff.
yeah, it wasn't a nylon slackline, but the cables on which the chairlift were mounted may as well have been a sidewalk for Wilson, who, despite having a broken hand at the time, won a Carnegie Hero Medal for climbing up one of the lift's towers, shimmying 30 feet along the cable, and adjacent chairlift where Richard Rattenby was stuck. Once there, he couldn't find any way to unlatch the backpack that had already choked Rattenberry out of consciousness.
Damn.
Below them, Hans Mueller and another comrade had tried standing on each other's shoulders to reach their pal, but couldn't manage it.
So
Wow.
the guy that's on in it, he's on top of like a line in the picture here.
Yeah.
I'm sharing my screen with you.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the guy on top is on top of the wires walking towards him, basically.
Yeah. And then you see those two on the bottom, they're trying
Yeah.
to also
Help
help.
him out. That's
Yeah.
crazy. Wow.
I want to know how long he been choked out, because damn, that's brain damage.
Yeah. 8 minutes is brain damage, right?
Jeez, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, but I just gonna say yeah.
No, if you die for 8 minutes, you get brain damage. I think Paso might be the same thing too.
But I think the moral of the story is they saved them, guys. That's the
Yeah.
positive
Yeah.
news there.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
didn't finish the article, obviously. Actually, let me see if I could see how he turned out.
Husband.
Wow.
Oh, go ahead.
They finished the article with moral of the story: get your children into slacklining.
No, they did not.
Wild. All
After
right.
why?
I guess so they could walk along a. I don't know.
Man.
Oh man. All right, man. Go ahead.
Oh, I thought you were going to look for something else. You could write the next one.
Okay, I'll read the next one. Simple urine tests could detect a deadly brain tumor that can kill within 12 months.
Wow.
So, I work in public health, as many people in the audience might know.
Okay.
And so, articles like this is very interesting to me. All right, boom. Glioma tumors in the brain have a survival rate of 12 to 18 months when advanced. But now, a simple urine test, which could be administered in routine checkups, can detect the cancer even in its earliest stages. The inventors believe the same technique could be used to spot early signs of other hard to detect cancers as well. Brain cancers are often detected late and so are difficult to remove using surgery. Most sufferers aren't aware of glioma, a brain tumor, until they get symptoms such as paralysis of the limbs. But now researchers have found a way to capture cancer DNA using nanowires in urine, which will give patients vital extra time. Led by a team at Japan's Nagoya University, scientists were able to successfully detect IDH1 mutation, a characteristic genetic mutation of gliomas. The team, whose findings are published in the journals of biosensors and bioelectronics, suggest their invention could be used in routine physicals to catch early signs of disease. And there's more. Let me get to the end. Although we tested glioma, this method opens new possibilities for detection of tumor mutations. If we know the type of mutation to look for, we can easily apply our technique to detect other types of tumors, especially the detection of those that cannot be isolated by conventional methods. That's pretty neat.
Yeah.
Now, the question is,
Yeah.
sorry, I'm moving, so plug my laptop in because it's not plugged in, Okay. That's pretty neat because the only thing I wonder is this going to be a thing where, because I feel like the way how the world is like kind of classist.
Yeah.
So is this a thing where only people who have money are going to be able to afford, or is this something that is going to become like a standard practice for everyone?
I hope that it becomes like a general screening type thing.
Yeah. Like if you go to your PCP, they just have you boom, boom, boom,
Yep,
do that.
yep.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll read one article. I have actually like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 articles, but I just gonna read one more.
Okay.
Before I read my next article, though, have you heard about the Barbie movie?
Yeah, I have.
What do you think? You gonna watch it?
No.
Why?
I have no interest, so my answer's ready to go.
Okay.
You gonna watch it?
There's another movie. I'm tempted. It
Why?
looked dumb. It looked dumb in the preview, in the trailer.
It's Barbie.
But I like to watch dumb movies.
Oh my gosh. I'll watch it
I
for
like to watch
free.
dumb movies, and oh heck yeah, I would watch it for free if I
Yeah,
could.
yeah.
But there's another movie called Oppenheimer. Have you heard of that?
You're breaking up.
Oh, sorry. Another movie called Oppenheimer. Have you heard of that one?
I think so.
It's like a historical film. I don't know if it's fact or fiction,
Gotcha.
but I heard that it's like really, really depressing.
Oh well.
Yeah, so I try and decide if I should watch it. I definitely gonna watch Barbie movie, but I try and decide for that one. All right, let's go. This one is for us. This is more like a personal thing.
Okay.
This next article,
I'm here.
because
I'm
I
here.
figure we could use this.
Okay.
3 places offering free holiday for people who really need it.
Mm-hmm.
So, uh, carers, community leaders, and those who can't afford to get away could be eligible for a free break in one of these beauty spots. Okay. The first place is in Scotland. I think it's pronounced Tagwin, Scotland.
Okay.
Nestled between majestic mountains and sandy shores on Scotland's west coast, the two-bedroom cottage and standalone Bothy studio at Tagwin offer those working for positive change in Scotland
Oh my
the
god.
space for deep restoration in stunning surroundings. There are spectacular views across the Isle of Skye, amazing walks and swims, and the lack of light pollution means dazzling displays of the aurora borealis when conditions are right. For campaigners and carers, community leaders, and artists, anyone working for the common good in Scotland is invited to apply, simply explaining how they would benefit from a stay. The only cost are the price of housekeeping. That's
Your
actually really cool.
your whole aura just went like, here we go again.
Dude, I just feel like everywhere except for America, I always have something to help people.
Yeah.
All right. the Dreaming Wales. The Dreaming in Wales.
Mm-hmm.
After she lost a baby at 17 weeks, singer-songwriter turned activist Charlotte Church found healing in the wilderness of Wales. Now she has turned Ride Dog House, a 7-bedroom mansion and barn surrounded by 47 acres of woodland in the Nant Caton Valley in mid Wales, into a wellness retreat so that she can share that healing with others. It opened its doors this spring with 2 3-day retreats a week where participants are helped to foster their connections with nature through forest bathing, sound healing ceremonies, and cold water immersion. There's one pay as you can space on each retreat, drawn at random from those who apply via the website. That one don't sound free. And last one, Kingham Cottage, England. The 2-bedroom converted farm building in the pretty village of Combe Down, just outside Bath, is owned by the charity After Umbridge, which provides free short breaks for those caring for loved ones with life-limiting and terminal conditions. It's also available for carers who've lost the person they were caring for, up to 12 months following their bereavement. A 4-night stay might include long bubble baths in the freestanding bathtub, breakfast on the sunny terrace, walks in the countryside, and cultural visits to nearby Bath. Applicants, I have to look up how to pronounce that. Applicants just need to fill in a form on the website and have it signed or stamped by a GP or hospice. That's really nice.
Yeah.
Shout outs to England for that. Shout out to Scotland for
And
that. That's
Wales.
cool. That one wasn't really free in my opinion, but shout outs to Wales too.
Maybe doing more than we are. Well, this place is.
Yeah.
Okay, I have something kind of somber. Not a long one, not funny, but we'll get through it. Husband has intimate videos of passed away wife. I have a sensitive question about sex tapes and passed away former wives. A few weeks ago, my husband and I were unpacking a few final boxes of odds and ends. Mostly his stuff that he had before we were married. I found a hard drive wrapped in bubble wrap in a Tupperware container. It looked well cared for. When I asked him what it was, he got really uncomfortable. He said it was some sex videos of him and his former wife. She passed away over a decade ago. We got married 5 years ago. I was upset initially. It felt like cheating that he kept intimate material from a former partner when he has me. But he said he hasn't watched it in about 8 years. Couldn't bring himself to watch it after he started dating again. He just couldn't get rid of it. It means a lot to him. He said his former wife really enjoyed coming up with scenarios and directing bedroom scenes so they could watch it together. They're more than just basic videos. I've seen other videos she made. I know how much she loved cheesy home videos. She talked about wanting to be in Hollywood. Apparently, when she got a husband, she combined the two of her interests. But he said he also feels bad keeping them now that he's married again. He told me he feels stuck. I can't be mad, but I don't know what to do. I knew them. I was friends with his wife and knew them as a couple. We had to work through that. He was dating other women for a bit after she passed, but we felt something and we had to figure out how to deal with that oddity of him dating his former wife's friend. When I proposed to him, he initially said no. He didn't think he could commit to another woman when he still loved his former wife. Note, I say former, not ex. They never left each other. It was a drunk driver who separated them. It was later he asked me if he was allowed to change his mind. He said he could commit fully to me if I accepted that he loved his former wife, even if he also loved me just as much and wanted to be with me for the rest of our lives. He had a lot of memories of her and went through major life events, but we could also make that for us. So we got married. On the weekend, he told me that he wants me to decide what to do with those videos. He said he doesn't feel capable of deciding. It's too much. He kept them with no plan to watch them again. It's like he needs to know he has a record of her. He said if I'm fine with their existence, he'd like to keep them and not watch them. But if I want them gone, he'll watch me destroy it so I feel safe in this marriage. He also said if I want, we can watch them together once so I know what is in them, which I find uncomfortable. I asked how much they show. He said they show everything. I don't think I can do that. His former wife, who was my friend, never consented to me seeing them. And I knew her. It's not like some random woman I don't know. But he won't watch them alone, and I don't know if I want to watch them. I don't know if I want him doing that. Does anyone have advice? I knew when I married him that something like this could come up. I just never expected to involve sex tapes. I sort of want to keep them, but to me, keeping means at some point watching them, and I don't want that either. But I can't make him eliminate videos of his former wife, even if they're intimate. I don't feel like I have that role, even if she is gone and I'm his wife now. I agree to share him with her in a way. With the age of hard drive and changes in technology and movie formats, we don't know if they're still watchable, but just having the possibility means something to him while scaring me. Thoughts?
Wow. This is actually very complex.
Hey, a good one.
I can't even be mad at him. I actually not mad at him, and I
Mm-mm.
can't be mad at her either. Like they're not really doing anything wrong.
Wait, but
Me
this
personally,
good communication, let me just say that. That's all I want to say.
yeah. I him just say what it is from the very beginning. He didn't lie. He didn't like try to like beat around the bush.
Yep.
Just tell her what it was. I like that. That's
And her
good.
too.
On both their ends.
Yep.
Both their ends, yeah. Her accepting it, her understanding. Yeah, that's good. That's very good communication. Side note, for any of you guys in the audience who believe in marriage or who are currently married or who plan on getting married, and even if you don't believe in marriage, just work on your communication. It would help so much in life in general.
Yep.
All right. Like, in terms of learning communication, learn to listen, to understand,
Yeah.
not to reply.
Yeah.
All right. Boom. So I think if I can't really give, I'll give my suggestion to them separate. But first, I want to talk about my personal, like what I would do.
Okay.
I think personally, I would allow if my wife had a previous marriage and it was to, I guess you. No, let's say it was then because that
Yeah.
does make more sense.
Yeah.
Let's say you died and is here and I was never married, and then I get with I marry her.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'll allow her to keep it. I don't think I would want to watch it though.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't want to watch it. I think what I would do. Oh yeah, sorry for mentioning your wife's name. My bad.
It's all good.
Uh, I wouldn't want to watch it, and I wouldn't want her watching it either
Mm-hmm.
because it would feel kind of like what she said, like kind of like cheating. But
Yeah.
I know it's not really.
Mm-hmm.
But I would allow her to keep it. I would just trust that she would do what she said, which is that she would never watch it. She just wanted it around,
Yeah.
and that would be it. I think that's fine. I would trust the person and I would just let him keep it. And I would just move on from that. Like, okay, at least I know what's on it. At least I know that it's there. It's
Yeah.
not like a hidden secret thing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
My suggestion to her is because it kind of subjective, right? Every person have their own like boundaries and morals and stuff.
Yeah.
So I think she needs to sit down and really think about if she can handle the feeling of, I guess, kind of like insecurity
Yeah.
with him having that. And if she feels like she really is worried about him watching it, which I don't really feel like she should be worried, given how open and honest they are with each other.
Yeah.
I think if she is worried about it, then she should just go ahead and destroy it.
Yeah.
Or or she should be the one who is in possession of it for
Mm.
him. Instead
Yeah.
of leaving it in him, and she should take it and put it wherever she can put it, away from him.
Mm. Gotcha. Gotcha. It
And then
feels.
like maybe in a will or something, like if she died before him again,
Yeah.
she like leave it like the location and how to access it to him so he could get back.
Mm. That's all. I
Yeah.
like. I like that. I feel like he never watch it because it's been what 8 years. He said that he ain't watch it. He not watch it again.
Yeah.
But he just
Yeah, I
want.
don't think he will.
He just want like a memento, basically, of his wife, and that's
Yeah.
all he have.
Yeah, I think so too.
I mean, if she was doing like a bunch of other stuff, he could look at those instead.
Like
Like,
the home videos.
yeah, like all that stuff she made, those could be her mementos instead. It's less intimate, but it's still part of her as well.
Yeah, true. Yeah, that's the next thing too. Like if he have other things that remind him of his wife, why he wants to keep that thing? I think initially, especially maybe he was watching it because sex is a big part of like
I was
feeling
gonna say
connected.
that. Yeah, I was gonna say that.
So maybe like initially when she first passed away, he was
Yeah,
using that to still feel connected with her
yeah.
by doing his thing.
Yes, yes. Thanks.
And then and then after a while it just became a thing that he just had for comfort reasons, even though he
Yeah,
wasn't watching it anymore.
yeah. I think I wouldn't. It wouldn't bother me because I'm just. It wouldn't bother me that much because I think my wife has a person in her life that this happened to, but there's no memento. But I know that that person could potentially replace me in
Yeah.
terms of like the power that was there. But I think I've surpassed that now because of what we've been through. But like before, I knew that she would always have memories of this person, and that's something I have to deal with because he passed away, and it was like unfinished, no closure really.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a thing too. Like when you don't have closure, it's really hard to like let go of
But
stuff, to me at least.
caveat: people like to use this "I didn't get closure" as an excuse to stick around sometimes.
Mm.
Like I have a friend who likes to deal with toxic people. And she's like, well, I can't just leave. I didn't tell him why I'm leaving. No, you don't need to do that. You just leave. And it's like
Yeah, yeah,
months,
yeah.
months and months. Like, you're gonna leave? No, I need to let him know what's actually happening. Then just tell him and leave. Or like using this, I didn't get closure as a reason to stay there and just hurt yourself. Like, I don't like the whole closure thing and like as a whole blanket statement. In certain scenarios, I understand you need closure, but like, no, you just gotta leave. Just gotta snip and go.
But it doesn't, with your friend, it doesn't sound like she needs closure. It sounds like she's trying to give closure.
You don't need to do
And
that.
in that case, that'll make no sense. If you're the one who has to give the closure, then you don't need to do it. Just leave. If you're the one who needs to receive closure, that means y'all already broken up. So yeah, I think in the end, like what she doing don't make no sense. But hey,
Yeah,
I ain't judging.
yeah.
Go need to live and learn.
They don't. They won't learn because it's been what 3, 4 years of trying to get closure. It's not gonna happen.
Okay,
I,
okay.
I would
No
say
more
I would
comments
say
so
like
far.
3 years. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, no more comments. I don't want nobody. I don't want to bash nobody.
They're
But
not bashing, just giving
well,
anecdotes.
no. I was gonna say the next comments I will be making would probably be considered bashing. So
Oh,
we're
okay,
gonna just
okay.
not say that. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um, what would you do? Oh, you already said what you would do, huh? You would
Yeah.
just let them keep
I'll
it.
let them keep it. Let them watch it if they want to watch it. I'll watch it too, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think if you're comfortable watching it, then if she's comfortable watching it, which she says she's not,
yeah,
I can understand why. Then go ahead and watch it. I think that would even be a good. Initially, when I first was listening to it, I was thinking I would watch it with the person,
yeah.
like for us to like kind of like just get closure and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But then when she said it was the best friend, I was like, I don't know if I want to like watch my
Yeah,
best friend and his wife do stuff.
yeah,
So then I was like, nah. But if it was a stranger, I think I probably would watch it. If it was like a person who I didn't know, I probably
yeah,
would watch it and just be
yeah,
like, okay, well,
yeah.
you know.
Damn, that's small. I'm good. Um, yeah, I feel like well, she got her advice from already because it's been a while. But yeah, just keep it and just have it there, and then eventually you might change your mind and watch it and share a moment with him. Eventually, you might destroy it. I don't know, but I don't think she want to destroy it either because that's also her friend. I don't know how close they were, but like she understands what he's going through. It's like a hard thing to lose somebody, after so long or however long they've been together. About 10 years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And normally in situations like this, I do like role reversal, like sex reversal to see if it would be the same, like it would be consistent.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Given difference in biology, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But I think in this scenario, it still would be the same. Like I would
Yeah.
still give the same advice because I
Yeah.
think at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. Like that was 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Y'all been dating for 4 years now. He had watched it for 8 years.
Yeah.
So that means he only watched it for the first 2 years after his wife passed.
Yep.
That seems normal. That seems like that makes sense. That's like
And
a
it,
grieving
I mean, I doubt it
time
was
frame.
every single day.
Yeah, definitely not.
Yeah.
Definitely not. Because it probably made him sad along with making him feel
Yeah.
connectedness.
Mm-hmm.
So I can imagine keeping it around. Yeah, I mean, we just going around in circles here.
Yeah.
I can
Yeah.
imagine
Yeah.
keeping it around because it's just, yeah. Just let him keep it. Just let him keep it, man. Just
Yeah.
let him keep it. Get over your insecurity. He's not gonna watch it. Relax.
All right. So trigger warning for you.
Oh no.
Feel guilty for changing tip. My
Oh boy, I am already pictured.
is a different is
And
it
not for what the audience may think either.
it's a different
Nice
scenario
pause
though.
again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Camera off on.
got it.
My driver dropped off someone else's order. I ordered sushi from a Japanese restaurant and he dropped off chicken biryani. I contacted him via the app and one, asked me the name of the receipt. There was none. Two, told me he can only give me what the restaurant gives him. Obviously, the Japanese restaurant doesn't cook biryani. And three, man, not my problem. Take it up with the customer service. I changed the tip to zero from $10. I'm sure it was an honest mistake, but he could have owned up to it. And quite literally, his only job is to drop off my order. Someone hurts from the guilt. Am I the asshole?
Nope. All right, so let me tell you a story.
Yeah.
Let me tell you a story, right? So we order food from a restaurant. I mean, we order pizza,
Yeah.
and let me tell you right now, we are quick with the quickness
Hmm.
to either change their tip to zero or contact the Grubhub or whatever and tell them, hey, our food was not delivered.
Yeah.
So I want to tell you two stories.
Yo.
First story is this pizza guy, right?
Hmm.
He bring our food. He's like, he called. He's like, hey, I'm downstairs. Come and get your pizza. I was
Okay.
like, no. Can you go to the call box, look for my name, press it, and I could buzz you in?
Yeah.
He's like, oh yeah, I can't come inside. I was like, yes, you can. Like, just go to the call box. It's not that hard.
Yeah,
Then
yeah,
he's
yeah.
like, no, it's store policy that we're not allowed to go inside of apartments.
Okay.
So, one, cap.
Hmm.
Two, cancel his tip because we tipped him. Three, we get a refund for the pizza because it wasn't delivered.
Wait, so why
So,
is that
so let me.
not the first time you got from there?
That's the first time we get from there. But the reason why we know this is cap that they can't go into apartments. What they mean is you can't go inside people's like actual living space.
Mm.
Like if he had actually brought it to my door and then I was like, "Hey, come inside,"
Oh, okay,
then
okay,
yeah,
okay.
of course he can't come inside. Like
Yeah,
that's obvious. But to say you can't come inside the building itself, that's just BS. That's not true.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because
Okay.
you know how apartments are is like
Hmm.
multiple units inside of one building.
Yep.
So of course you go inside the building. You just can't go inside those apartments.
Gotcha, gotcha.
So yeah, I didn't. So initially I was going to argue with him on the phone
Hmm.
to like explain why he's saying is not true. But
Yeah,
then I was like, I don't feel like being gaslit and argued with when I'm paying for a service.
yeah.
Like that's just gonna stress me out. It's not worth it.
Hmm.
So I just did what I had to do. Boom. So another story. So now we had Chinese food delivered,
Yeah.
right? And normally the
Hmm.
places that we normally order from, they do very well. They bring it up to our apartment, they leave it in front of our door, they knock on the door, and then they bus off.
Yeah.
Good stuff. We always tip them because I don't believe in tipping,
Yeah.
but when it comes to like using your vehicle to deliver, I believe in tipping those people.
A courier, yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like you actually need to like get more money for your car repairs and shit like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
Um, so one time I ordered food from a different place.
Hmm.
Never ordered there before. Tell me why. First, the person was like, "I can't get into the building." I was
Okay.
like, "Use the call box." They use the call box. They call me. As soon as I pick up, they hang up, so I couldn't buzz them in. Then I was like, the text again. I can't get buzzed in. I was like, call one more time. Don't hang up. I will buzz you in. Then they said, "Oh, I got in. Somebody let me in."
Okay.
I said, "Okay, cool."
Tailgate in, but okay.
Yeah, I said, "Okay, cool." Then they were like, "Okay, I left your food." I was like, "Where?" I opened my door. There's no food in front of my door. I was like, "Where you leave my food?" They left my food down in the lobby,
Hell to the no. Where?
like in the open. Like anybody could just snatch my food or mess with my food.
Uh-huh.
Dude, you know I was livid. The only reason I even eat that food, because you know I paranoid as well.
Yeah, yeah.
The only reason I ate that food because I was so hungry. Me and my wife, we were so hungry.
But nobody mess with the food in that short of time, bro.
Nah, nobody messed with it.
Yeah,
But we
yeah,
did get a refund for that
yeah.
food, and we definitely took that tip back because that was ridiculous.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
There's so much crazy stories on like Reddit about people having like the one I showed you, they're like, I'm gonna rob you and stuff like that. I'm like, that's just insane on both ends.
What do you think? Oh, that might be a good policy if like they work in a bad neighborhood, like a
Hmm.
quote unquote bad neighborhood where people like robbing them.
Yeah.
Then I would understand like, okay, you can't go into apartments, just let them come down. But the dumb part about that is they could still rob you. It don't matter if you
Mhm.
come in or not.
Yeah,
If
you
they
got
want
robbed
to rob
either
you, they
way.
will rob you.
For sure, for sure.
If they want to rob you, they go rob you. Plus, this neighborhood is not bad. So, I mean, I don't know where that person been delivering that they had to make that policy, but this area in general is not bad.
But you do have an MLK right next to you, and we're gonna talk about it next time probably.
Yeah, we definitely need to do that because we need to give some Black history without waiting for the month.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, now we get into the thread of the threads of the night.
All right, we get into the real good stuff, the juice.
Yeah. What was a time when a girl messed up during sex and turned you off?
Oh no, you shared this before. I think you shared this
I
one.
shared one, yes.
Okay, ready.
She was on top and kept lifting up off my D, using her arms and slamming back down on it with force of her whole body. It slipped out and I felt it bend. Saw my light flash from my eyes before I ended up making an excuse to stop and save myself a terrible fate.
Bruh. Somebody gonna
Listen,
get punched.
listen. If the choices is starfish or that, give me the starfish. You doing too much.
Yeah. You're doing the most. Calm down.
Gas. Your whole body weight? What you trying to do?
Man, she was a big girl too?
Mm-mm.
Sheesh.
Had one who kept scratching the hell out of my back, making me bleed. Like I don't mind light scratching, but this chick dug in and dragged. It wasn't sexy. I asked her to dial it back or stop, but she wouldn't listen. It started to feel on purpose after a while and was the main reason I moved on.
Beta. Just kidding, just kidding. I
That's
personally
that's
don't mind that.
insane.
But the fact that
Blood?
he asked her,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean, I don't mind that. But the fact that he asked her
yeah.
and she just refused,
Mm.
well, the thing is, maybe she didn't refuse. Maybe she just couldn't help herself.
I was thinking that too, but still,
Yeah.
if you ain't bleed my own
Yeah, you
blood,
got you have to respect other people. Like if you're
yeah,
not, then he was right for moving on.
yeah. She kept asking me questions, not regular sex questions, but questions with answers I had to think about. What are you doing? This is not a Q and
Yo,
A.
that's hilarious. She must have been a nerd.
Why is it so sunny today? What are you talking
Like
about?
she's like,
He
tell me
gonna
the
bounce.
Pythagorean theorem.
Yeah, there you go.
Explain geopolitical science.
Jesus. Jeez.
Yo,
I asked her if she wanted to have sex after it was getting hot and heavy on her bed. Thought it was more of a formality type question. She said no, which I said sorry, that was misreading the situation, stop what I was doing, blah blah. Then after that she said she didn't want to have sex and just wanted me to ask again, playing hard to get. Thought it was super weird and totally ruined the mood for me. I didn't see her again.
I'm confused. So she did want to have sex, but she wanted to ask twice.
Yeah, like that's not that consent thing. Cause like if you ask, you said
Yeah.
no, then you're gonna stop.
Yeah. Also, I know a woman who say that men are like they like do that persistent thing
Yeah,
where it doesn't feel safe to say no.
yeah.
So she kind of encouraging that, which is not good. She
Mhm.
encouraging him to ask multiple times, and then he gonna get in his head, oh, maybe I should be doing that to other women. But then
Mhm.
other women gonna see that as a red flag.
Mhm.
That's problematic.
Yeah. Happened a long time ago with an ex. She's on top and stops out of nowhere. Looks at me disgusted and said in a degrading manner, "Did you just effing fart?" I'm like, "Nah, not that I know of." She's like, "Yes, you did, babe. It smells like shit. You don't smell that?" She takes a moment, still assessing what she's smelling. She then goes, "Did you effing S yourself?" At this point, she looks at me with the maddest face I could imagine. She's still on top of me, reaching under my butt roughly, trying to flip me on the side a bit to get a look at my cheeks and confirm if I had actually shit myself. I'm clean. She's confused. She gets this panic look on her face, reaches behind herself to check her own ass, and instantly starts crying. As she jumps off of me, I'm now met with the smell she was referencing. It was at my house, so I walk into the bathroom and help her clean her up. This was a girl I love, so it wasn't that shit situation that got me, but the way she reacted towards me initially that turned me way the F off.
Same. I'd have been like annoyed. I'd have been annoyed.
Yeah,
But I would have probably, if I'm in love with them, I would probably forgive them, so it would have counter.
yeah. Oh. Was getting a BJ and she threw up green beans all over my lap. Okay.
Be proud, bro. Be proud.
Oh. She asked me to hit her. Said I wasn't into that. She asked if I was a pussy. That was the end of that night.
Yeah. See, people, it's a thing, right? What a lot of women want men to understand consent, but then they themselves don't understand consent.
Yeah,
Kind of problematic.
a little bit, yeah. It was our first time being intimate together. We were both naked in bed and she was giving me a handy. Because of the medicine I was on, it could be hard to come at times. But this was really sensual and felt great. Right as I was about to get off, she started pretending my dick was the shifter of a manual transmission. She even made the reverend noises. I instantly went limp.
Nah, she the savage. I'd have been so mad. Right as you're about to, right as you're about to finish,
That's the ultimate edge.
ruined.
That's the ultimate edge right
Ru-
there.
I wouldn't even be an edge. That's a ruined. So let me tell you a story. Well, I can't tell the story, but
Yo,
I'll tell you the story in private.
yeah,
But yeah, ruining somebody's orgasm.
yeah.
That shit is that shit is wild.
She wanted to play Uno 26 times. We were making out, taking pants off. I put the condom on, and okay, just one more game all night long. I even tried to leave 3 times, or she would just start SMID my D or something to get me to stay. I stayed until 5:30 when we finally had sex. I was down bad. I also
He
will
was
never play
desperate.
Uno again.
He missed some critical information.
That's edging too.
Yeah. But he missed some critical information
It
though.
was a
How many times did he win?
oh yeah, for real. But I guess
I want
all
to know.
she can't like
No,
Uno
that's why
that
she wants to keep
much.
going.
Yeah,
She wanted to win before she gave him some.
that's
That's
crazy.
wild. She lose 25 times before he.
Mm-mm.
That's wild.
This one is kind of okay. This one is kind of okay. Give it to me,
Oh no.
daddy. Ooh, I like this. Give it to your daughter. This is getting weird. F this 9-year-old P. I get soft. I can't. I can't. I can't.
Yo, that's wild.
That's insane, bro. Oh my.
That's extreme role play.
Too far.
I'd be like, call me R. Kelly.
Okay.
No, I like it. Call me Michael Jackson.
Um.
No. I'm going to hell. That's wild. Oh, okay.
All right.
All right.
Back
Next
in
one.
this. Yanked my foreskin down so hard it started bleeding. No, that's scary.
Ooh,
Okay.
that's an instant stop.
Yeah. One sweat.
Why she's the one like moving it? Shouldn't he be the one to move it?
Well, she gave him a hand job, then she's the one gonna do it.
Ah, vibe. Okay.
One sweat drop, and she reacted like she was a demon with which I poured holy water. Ah,
Funny.
ah.
Also, why are you sweating? Turn the AC on.
That don't help all the time.
Dude, if it was me,
Why
I
they
got
have
the
no
AC on
AC?
68.
Oh,
Wait, listen to this. I got the AC on 68. I got two fans blowing each side.
that's crazy. You had too much
I
time for
just
this.
joking though.
Mm,
I just joking. But yeah, damn. Okay.
okay. A girl slapped me in the face out of nowhere. First time hooking up in my car. Haven't even gotten naked yet. No previous convo about roughness. The roughest thing we did is she said to push her head down while she was giving me head in the front seat. Now we're in the back. She straddled me and just full wind up, open hand slap to the cheek without any warning. She was like, "Oh, sorry, I thought that was a vibe." I pushed her off of me and drove her the rest of the way home. That's crazy.
You know. Yeah, I can understand a little bit, but also that's light work. Just slap her back, keep going.
Edit. The best part is she texted me the next day saying, "Oh man, thinking about last night has been so wet," and I was like, "Yeah, we have different assessments of last night."
What's wrong with her? That's weird.
Yeah,
Didn't even do anything.
she
Although I
would
guess some people get turned on from
a rough play.
themselves doing stuff like she was
Yeah,
giving head, so obviously that might have been what she got turned on by.
she wouldn't stop talking about how her kids were the same age as me. Slurp, slurp, slurp. Pause. This is so wrong. Slurp, slurp, slurp. Pause. My kids would disown me if they knew what I was doing now. Slurp, slurp, slurp. Pause. Does this feel good? Slurp, slurp, slurp.
Nah, stop it. I would have keep going
Yeah,
personally,
yeah,
but
yeah.
that's jarring. That's jarring.
Was doing doggy once with my t-shirt on. The smell was making me nauseous, so I stretched my shirt over her ass, which was a mistake because it funneled the stench up to the collar and turned into a concentrated ass smell. I made a gagging motion and turned my head, only to realize we had a wall mirror and she was looking right at me the whole time. It was really awkward after, but I still finished, of course.
That's a G right there. That's a G. That's funny though.
Oh man,
Not the funnel, like a rocket.
yeah.
Wild.
This is what I wanted to read. Okay. In the middle, she started saying, "OMG, it's so nice to have a regular cock in me. I'm so used to big black dicks. Nothing against the ethnicity of the penis, but I just felt unnecessary."
That is unnecessary. That's wild. That's wild.
Oh man.
Let's imagine Becky say that.
I'm not sure this counts as messing up, but I was having a one night stand with a lady who was showing signs of being quirky. During sex, she deepened her voice
It's the
as
one
low
you
as it
shared.
could go and yelled, "Fuck me, Satan." I asked her to leave and I had a very confusing masturbation session.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
That's kinky. I like that. I like that. I'd already played a deep voice too.
Mm-mm. She was drunk and offered to give me head. Drunk head is either great or terrible. It lasted for close to an hour before I threw in a towel for her and quit.
Oh, she had whiskey
Whiskey,
badge.
whiskey mouth?
I thought they were having sex.
Giving her head. Drunk head.
He was giving her head, or she was giving him
Still
head.
giving him head.
How much was dry?
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, just charge it. Let's move on.
Yeah. And that's all I have.
All right. Well, guys, I didn't create an outro. Let me type one up right now.
Okay, okay.
All right, it's being produced. All right, here it comes, guys. And that concludes another delightful episode of Rabbit Hole Roundtable Talks. We hope you enjoyed diving into the rabbit hole with us today as we explored the most heartwarming, positive news, the strangest oddities, and shared some hilarious gems from Reddit. Remember, in a world often overwhelmed by negativity, it's essential to seek out the bright spots, the curious wonders, and the joyous laughter that brings us together. We hope our podcast has left you feeling uplifted, entertained, and connected with the lighter side of life. If you have any positive news stories, oddities, or funny posts you'd like us to feature on future episodes, don't hesitate to share them with us. Your contribution makes this roundtable truly special. To stay updated on our latest episodes and join our community of positive seekers, be sure to subscribe and follow us on your favorite podcast platform. And of course, spread the word. Tell your friends, family, and colleagues about Rabbit Hole Roundtable Talks so we can all enjoy this journey together. We're grateful to have you as part of our roundtable, and we can't wait to have you back for more uplifting, odd, and laugh out loud adventures. Until next time, remember to keep seeking the light and exploring the wonders of life's rabbit hole. Stay positive,
Peace.
stay curious, and keep the laughter flowing.